Hey, what's up everybody? ESAM here bringing you another video. This one going to be a tournament wrap-up for Dreamhack Austin 2018. That happened last weekend and it was an event with a bunch of crazy things. It had like both Smash games, it had different fighting games, it had like Brawlhalla, Dragon Ball Fighters, BlazBlue, Street Fighter, it had obviously like the shooters, like it had CSGO, it had like a huge PUBG stage which I'll talk about later, but obviously I went for Smash Wii U singles and Wii U doubles, and so as always I'm going to put the little links, or I guess I'm going to put them here this time because it's more empty, so I will have that there and you guys can skip around if you want, but first I'm going to go over Wii U doubles where I teamed with NBD. So round one, me and NBD played against Alpha Toad and Chorizo, which I believe was the Corrin Mario, I think we played, and we played them in like money matches after. I think it was Corrin Mario as far as I remember. I know there was a Corrin for sure. The next up we played against Ventus and Sethlon being the Roy Main from Dallas Fort Worth. I don't remember who Ventus played because I'm the worst. I can't remember for the life of me. We 2-0'd them. After that we played against Waffles and Cashew, which I don't remember who they played unfortunately. And then in winners finals of the pool we played against Zay and Light the Lantern, which was a Zero Suit Fox team, and we 2-0'd them fairly handily. And that put us in the top 4, which is winners finals. So again, not a huge amount of teams, but enough to make it a little bit competitive. So in winners finals, me and NBD played against Larry Lur and Samsora. And again, just to mention, because I mentioned in my Combo Breaker wrap up, this was actually cloud banned, so we were going Pika-Bayo pretty much the whole time. I don't think we went Pikachu Diddy in a single game. That's something up to note. But me and NBD did beat Larry Lur and Samsora 3-2 in winners finals to put us onto the winner side of Grands. I just remember that set was really back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. It was really fun. But the problem is that happened the last time you beat Samsora in winners finals is when he has momentum, man, he gets really scary. So in grand finals they came back with a vengeance. Larry was playing so fast and Samsora was just on point with his reads, and we were just not, it was really hard to stop them, and a lot of these games were close, but we did lose 3-0 in Grand Set 1 and then 3-1 in Grand Set 2, so me and NBD did get second. It was just a whole bunch of things, like I don't feel like either of us really played bad, but like we missed out on some kills and we just like, oh, that situation was really awkward for us because we're not too experienced yet with Pikachu Bayo, and so we did lose that. So me and NBD got second, which is still pretty good, but obviously not what we wanted. I really wanted to win doubles again because we have won, I think we won the last Dreamhack doubles, which was in Denver, because we beat that over Abadongo and Anti or something like that, or Abadongo, who was it? I don't remember who Abadongo teamed with, but I remember they were in Grands. So it was unfortunate for us that we could not close that out. But, you know, let's talk about singles, because I think I did pretty well. So in singles bracket, round 1 I had to play against Kirby. It was this dude's first tournament. Game 1 I go Pika and I win really handily. Then game 2 I'm like, hey, do you mind if I go Kirby? And he's like, no dude, that'd be awesome, go Kirby, because Kirby's one of my favorite like side characters to play. So I did that and people got really mad at me. A lot of people noticed, they're like, wow, you're such a jerk, why'd you do that to him? So I ended up winning that 2-0. My next round actually DQ'd because there was a lot of DQs, because like you can sign, if you go to Dreamhack you can sign up for whatever event you want for free, so a lot of people just don't show up because they're like, oh oops, like it's too early or it's blah blah blah, because I think this was at like 10 AM, so it's understandable. So the next round that I played was against Field of Grass, which was, I'm not gonna pretend like I remember. I'm trying, but I cannot think of it. So, but I won that 2-0. The next up I played against Mew Squared, which is the Mewtwo main from DFW, and I won that 2-0. Close game 1, I think a less close game 2. Obviously, I'm not a fan of the Mewtwo matchup. I did go Pikachu though, but so I won that. And then after that, I played against Sassy. So, Sassy, like I low-key won 4-0, but game 1 I SD'd. You know, I was like edge guarding when I was at 50. He was at like 120, and I SD'd. Like I just didn't do my second zip on my quick attack somehow. So he won that one, and then game 2 was really close. Then game 3 he went to Dreamland, I kind of picked Samus, and it was like kind of close as far as I remember. Then game 4 was a Raffle Stomp because I just got stupid stuff and like, yay Pikachu. So I was able to win that to advance into the top 24 bracket, where I had to play Anti, and I hadn't played Anti since Shine 2017, so it's been quite a while, but I was able to win 3-1. Game 1 was Samus versus Mario. He started off like really strong. I think I only got him like 40% when he killed me, but then I only took 20 killing him back, and then I was able to just wall him out and do Samus Mario things, and I was able to win game 1. Then game 2 he went Meta Knight versus my Samus and won that. That matchup is Probably Samus is worse, that or Fox. They're both, that Fox or Pikachu rather, like those three are like by far Samus's worst matchups. But Meta Knight has like a really good disadvantage today because he has multiple jumps, so it's really hard for Samus to get anything done. So he was able to win game 2, then game 3, I went Pikachu versus Meta Knight because he stayed, and that was, I think I took like 40 or 50% the whole game. Like it was really, like, I'm just pretty good at that matchup, and also that matchup's kind of hard, and on Battlefield it's super difficult, and Anti wasn't really landing his combos. And game 4, he went somewhere, I think he went like town, I went back to Samus, and then I won Samus versus Meta. I had a huge lead at the beginning. I was just playing really good keep away, just on point with my reads and everything, so I was just keeping him out. Then he almost brought it back. I SDI'd really well out of like one combo that he wasn't able to get quite the number of uppers he needed, so I lived and I was barely able to clutch it out 3-1 to advance into the top 8 winners side, where I had to play against Samsora, and that set, oh man, that was close. So game 1 I almost got JV3'd, kind of. Like he got me like 50% on my second stock before I even hit him. I ended up taking his stock though before I lost. I think I took his stock and got like 30%. So I was like, okay, you know, after the really bad beginning, you know, I'm playing pretty well, so I can do this. So I won game 2 pretty close. I think every single game of the set was really close. So I won game 2 really close. He won game 3 very close. I won game 4. Not super close as far as I remember, and then game 5 was literally last stock, last hit. I end up, you know, barely living a back air at like 110 from edge, and then, you know, he does a dash attack. I read that he's gonna roll, so I just dash, and he rolls, and I just dash attack him, reverse hits him. It didn't really matter if it was reverse hit because he was at like 150, because I was supposed to get like a fair drag down grab, and the fair didn't drag down perfectly, so like that like kept it going, but he was at a high enough percent that up there would have killed, so dash attack is definitely going to kill. So I was able to win that barely. It's been a while since I've played Samsora as well. I think it's been since Unlocked, which was like last July, so I'm very happy that I beat him. You know, it was really fun playing him. I love playing Samsora. Like even if I lost that set, I would have still been like, you know, I lost, but wow, that was really fun. So I go into winners finals where I had to play against Larry Lur, and I won that set 3-1. Game 1 I had this crazy comeback. He was kind of destroying me, and then I just slowly nickel and dime him, and you know, I just got my hits, and then I got an up throw wave bounce thunder at the edge, and so I was able to take game 1. Game 2, I believe he won. Yeah, game 2 he won on Town and City, then game 3 I won on Smashville, and then game 4 I kind of obliterated him on FD. I got like a sick little 0 to death the first stock, last stock. I don't remember which stock it was. I think it was the second stock I got a 0 death, but stock 1 I got like an edgeguard untechable downer type of thing. So that was unfortunate for him, but I was able to win that to advance into grand finals, where I ultimately had to play Larry Lur again, and it was a game 10 grand finals. I was up 2-1, set 1. I took his first stock and I was at 50 on Town and City, and I ended up losing that game because of just a little, you know, he got like this crazy frame trap on the platform because Fox is broken as hell, and I ended up like dying. Like I got hit at 55 and I just like died, I'm pretty sure. Like rewatching that set was just like really upsetting because I was up by so much that game, and so I ended up losing that game, and then game 5 was again incredibly close. I was playing a little nervous, but you know, normally when I play nervous I kind of get really aggressive and I'm like, oh, I just need to forward smash, I need to up smash, I need to get these kills, but I didn't really do that. I did like one retreating forward smash, which is like safe anyway because I was trying to read an illusion, but obviously he didn't do it, but I wasn't punished. He just played really well, and you know, I was at like 30 and he was at like 50 or 60 last stock, and then he up tilt 2 frames me, hits me with a second one, and instead of mashing an arrow because I didn't want to get power shield up tilted for more damage, I'm just like, whatever, I'm just gonna air dodge away, and he went for a fair footstool, which he has not done against me since like 2015, so I was just like, I can't believe you went for that. Like it was insane. He hasn't, and I was just like, wow, that was like, I literally, he didn't, I was just like, you haven't done that for me in 2 years, what the hell? And I was like yelling at him like at the event. I'm like, it was so good. It was so clutch. Like, that was unbelievably clutch by him. So then set 2 starts, and he just kind of demolishes me game 1 and 2. Like game 1 wasn't a 2 stock, but it felt like it from like a mentality standpoint. Then game 2 he absolutely destroyed me, and I was like, damn it, like that fair footstool got him all the momentum. He's playing a lot more passive now. It's so much harder for me to hit him and get my damage. And when I was getting my damage, I was messing up my combos a little bit because he had like some weird SDI, so he was going on the wrong side of me from like up tilts that I was expecting. So that happened, and then game 3 I like barely win, and then game 4 I win kind of solid as far as I remember. So game 5 of set 2, I took first stock, he killed me, I think I gave him like 30 before that, and it was just really back and forth. He got like a really long stretch. Oh yeah, game 5 he got that stupid back throw on the Town and City platform, like the triple up air, cause sure, why not, Fox, I guess. And it killed me, or it dealt so much damage it almost killed me. But then I still ended up taking the first stock, and then, you know, he started comboing me, he started getting some things, and then, yeah, he just got a, like, I thought he was gonna land, and it was something I was really stupid. I thought he was gonna land with me, so I landed back air, but he double jumped down air up smashed me, and it was something I had, like, messed up a few times, where I should have just tried to air him as opposed to, like, trying to get a landing hitbox, because even if I'm wrong with the air, like, I can just skull bash off stage, or I'm not gonna get hit by, like, landing down air up smash, which is what took the game. So Larry Lur was the Dreamhack champion in Austin. The second time he has beat me in 2 sets in grand finals, so that was unfortunate for me, and that kind of hurts. It hurts a lot, but the sets themselves were absolutely fantastic. I rewatched the set and I'm like, damn, this is a really good set. It sucks that I lost, but it was a really, really, really good set. You know, and I beat Larry, and I'm going toe-to-toe with Larry, who is, like, obviously a top 10 player in the world. So, you know, I'm still pretty happy about that, because I'm still kind of trying to, like, grind my way up to, like, beating a bunch of the people in the top 10. So, I mean, yeah, the tournament overall was really fun. I got to hang out with some more Panda people. You know, Nakil was there, SKD was there. We were able to spend a decent amount of time with them. We saw our Hearthstone people again, a new player, Corextron, and then Hotmeowth was there. Racy unfortunately couldn't make it because he was sick. You know, Plup was there, but Plup kind of does his own thing, so I didn't really get to see him that much, but he won, because, you know, I mean, what do you expect? Speed Kicks was there, we were able to hang out with him. So just overall, another kind of like Panda get together. We went to the Twitch party, we all got lit together. It was dope, it was super fun. You know, it started raining, and it was like an outdoor open ceiling bar, so we ended up like dancing in the rain, or just like being silly in the rain, because we didn't care and we were really drunk. And it was just really fun, and I didn't get sick from being in the rain, so haha, take that, mom, saying that I can't be out in the rain and going to the air conditioning, haha, like you're wrong. But I mean, yeah, don't do that, by the way, guys. Just don't, be safe, don't get sick. And yeah, that is going to be about it for this one. I hope you all enjoy. As always, social media, Panda, and partner stuff is down below, and I will see you all next time. Bye.